Hi, I'm New York dermatologist Dr. Kiran Lohia and director of Lumiere Dermatology, a chain of luxury aesthetic clinics in Delhi. I'm here to talk to you about what SPF is. So what is SPF? I'm sure all of you have heard about it. Everyone's told you you have to have it. What exactly is it? SPF simply means sun protection factor. Sun protection factor from what? That means UVB rays. So there's two types of sun rays that come from the sun that are detrimental to your skin, UVA and UVB. UVA rays actually cause pigmentation, they can also cause aging, but they don't cause tanning. UVB is what causes that tanning, and UVB can also cause skin cancer. So when you're talking about a sun protection factor, or SPF, you're looking to see how strong is the cream that you're using at protecting you against UVB rays. An SPF of 15 means that if you wear this cream, you can last 15 times as long as you otherwise would have lasted had you not worn a sunblock, which is amazing, right? So if before you could only stay out in the sun for 15 minutes, now if you wear SPF 15, you can stay out in the sun for 225 minutes. The second thing it does is it increases the amount of UVB filtering it does. So an SPF of 15 will filter 93% of UVB rays, while an SPF of 30 will filter 97% of UVB rays. That's what it means theoretically. Now what does this mean really? The fact is if you wear SPF 15 and you actually sit out in the sun for 225 minutes, that's almost 3 hours, right? That's 3.5 hours. Once you hit 4 hours, that SPF doesn't work anymore. So you actually have to reapply SPF every 4 hours because it stops working. The other thing is if you sweat, if you get wet, you can wash off that SPF. So then the SPF doesn't work again. The third thing is your skin type. Some skin is more sensitive to sun, skin is less sensitive to sun. If you're really sensitive to sun and you wear an SPF of 15 and you go out in the sun, you could get burned still at 15-20 minutes. It's really your skin. It also depends on medications you're on. Some medications make you more sensitive to the sun as well. There's so many different factors that play into how effective your sunblock will be, right? So if you're choosing an SPF, my recommendation usually is choose an SPF of 30 and above. You don't need to use sunblocks of anything above 50 because any benefit is extremely incremental, right? Like say you're out in the sun for 10 minutes, it doesn't matter if you can be out in the sun for 500 minutes, you still have to reapply at the 4-hour mark, right? So why get that extra SPF of 100? It's really not required. You're just spending a lot of money dealing with the greasiness of the sunblock and that tackiness that you get for really almost no benefit. So SPF of 30 to 50, great. Use a good quantity. I tell this to all my patients. Every time I ask them how much sunblock are you using, they're like, "Main bahut lagati hu." I use a lot. But when I actually ask them to show me the quantity, they say this much, this much, this much. How long does the bottle last for them? 6 months, a year. That's not the right way to wear sunblock. I can't stress that enough. Use a good quantity. Use this much, the size of an egg for your face. The more you use, the better it'll protect you. It's really, really, really important. Use a good quantity. So important, I can't say it enough. The last thing is reapply. After 4 hours, you gotta reapply or you're just not gonna get the benefit of it. That's my conversation with you on SPF. I hope that I've illuminated a lot of your questions. I hope I've answered many of your queries. If you have any more questions, please feel free to contact us with the information below. And thank you so much for listening to this video.